Yeah, I guess my situation is I'm a landlord. I have a duplex a couple blocks away from where I live. I had to evict single females from each side. After I posted the first eviction notice, I got a written threat on my door from one of the tenants' moms saying, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, you choose, yada, yada, yada. I reported that to the police. They came to my house and took the recording. Next time I went there, because there is a barn in the back that's mine, not theirs. Next time I went there, when I got back home, the police were knocking at my door. I showed them that, here's documentation showing they're being evicted. Here is the threat that I already reported to you guys. Long story short, they continued to call the police on me every time I went to the property, and they show up to court with an attorney.
Okay, hold on. Have you been charged with some kind of a crime?
Yes.
What are you charged with?
Stalking, with a couple other charges.
Do you have any priors?
No.
So you got a completely clean record?
Well, I had a prior over 10 years ago for a crime I didn't commit, but I went through the proper channels to get it off my record.
What was that crime?
It was pled to a disorderly.
Okay. So listen, this kind of thing happens all the time. There's a dispute that's civil in nature, and one of the parties goes out to the police, and they make a complaint, and the police get sick of hearing from these people, right? Because they're hearing from them all the time. Squeaky wheel gets the juice, the oil, and the police finally exceeded their wishes, and they file it and they put it in the hands of the prosecutor, because that then shuts up the person that's complaining. And I think it's a horribly irresponsible way to do police work, but it doesn't sound like you should be convicted for going on your own property. Now, I don't know what all the facts and circumstances are. Maybe you can eliminate that just a tiny bit.
I will try. I mean, obviously, there's a ton to it, and you've only got so much time for me. Yeah, basically, when I went to evict them, they showed up to court with an attorney, and even though they haven't paid me rent. Attorney...
You never know, that attorney may not be getting paid either. Yeah. There's a lot of lawyers who go do things for people without getting paid. They get, on the promise of pay and other goods and services and things like that.
What's their defense?
Yeah,
Did you get the order of eviction or no?
Yeah, they're out now.
Okay.
They've been out since probably November, but I mean, it took me, that attorney they hired, both these girls changed the locks without giving me a key, never bothered to tell me they were out. I had to go through the court. Took me 3 more weeks to get them out, and basically, one was out. That attorney basically in court mentioned that I was being investigated.
All right, so listen,
time for discovery.
It's okay for him to mention that. It doesn't mean anything to a judge. A judge is going to say, well, if he's not charged, it doesn't matter.
Right.
All right, so here's the thing. When is your next hearing date?
Well, I thought I was going to trial in September, but I got something in the mail yesterday for August 2nd at 8:30 a.m.
All right, well, listen, do you have a lawyer?
I do, but that was one of the questions I was going to have for you. I have a lawyer working pro bono, and basically I've got... I think he's just going to...
You know that old saying, don't you, that you get what you pay for?
Yeah, what you pay for, yeah.
So, listen...
Well, he was an industry favor. I thought he was going to take it seriously.
Yeah. He probably is taking it seriously, but only seriously to the extent he's getting paid, which is not anything at all. So, hey, listen, I don't know, what court are you in?
Clinton Township.
All right. So there's a lot of wonderful lawyers over in the east side, and Justin knows a lot of them, and I know a lot of them. We can get you over to somebody right away. You could hire us if you want to. You don't need to, because there's so many wonderful lawyers out in the Metro Detroit area that, you really have a great choice, and I'm sure Justin could help you find somebody, or, however you want to handle it. If you want to come in and talk to us for a consultation for no charge, just do that too, okay?